Hey yo, what is going on, viewers of the tube? If you're wondering where you're at in the tubeverse, first let me introduce myself as Tyler, but better known as Chico. And you just stepped into the channel that keeps you more fixated than this hypnotized rooster.
This is Kevin, my neighbor, and he told me that they know how to hypnotize a rooster. Watch this. Watch his body. Oh my gosh. If we erase the line, will he wake up?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Oh my gosh, if you erase the...
Cockaldoodledoo! Time to wake up because it's time for Chico Crypto. Well, I'm sure you are already awake as Bitcoin and the crypto markets are getting crushed, silenced, and taken down into oblivion, which Chico Crypto is feeling the pain too, as free speech has officially died. If you watched my live stream posted a couple days ago, Twitter suspended my account. Well, we appealed as we had evidence that it was an outside group mass reporting our tweets March 1st before our first takedown. Keep flagging Chico Crypto on Twitter. It's very easy to have his account suspended by the way he talks. Then that same group claiming victory once I was taken down.
We believe that Twitter is best served by having the largest corpus of conversations, by having different perspectives on how people consume those conversations and interact with those conversations.
Well, guess what? We lost the appeal and we are gone from Twitter forever.
Forever. Forever. Forever.
Well, you just gotta roll with those punches and start to lay your claim somewhere else. That is why we will be posting our Twitter type content now on Uptrendd. Sign up and give us a follow. Our profile link is in the description. But also Instagram, link for that below too. And our most controversial one, Twetch. Yes, we will be posting on the Bitcoin SV powered Twitter-like app. Link for that is below too. But the YouTube bans would start in December, and now the full-on free speech censorship Twitter ban has made me realize Chico's been building its tower in other people's garden, who can pull the plug on that operation at any second. That is why I am building a news outlet website to compete with the big boys, Cointelegraph and more, to host Chico's content, which will focus on deep investigations, DeFi and truth in the crypto markets, video media, written articles, and community-built media. As more details and progress come, the Chico Army will be the first to hear about it. But let's get to the obliteration that is Bitcoin and the markets. Pulling out BTC's 7-day chart, we were barely hanging on to that 8K level. And then Thursday morning, right when the stock market opened, Bitcoin goes down. Single candle takes it down from 7,400 all the way to a bounce off level of 5.9K, $1,500 or a 20% slash in seconds. Like I showed yesterday, there is no money being made by liquidating the bears. The shorts, those positions aren't making the leveraged exchanges money because a majority of people are still bullish. Money is being made on the way down right now. For example, with this crash, Bitmex liquidated over $700 million in longs. It sucks to see a ton of people are absolutely wrecked as they got suckered into the leverage trading game, only to be fully liquidated and lose everything, filling the pockets of people like Arthur Hayes and the YouTubers who shilled it to them. Will those people who lost it all be back? Yeah, eventually, but they have a sour taste in their mouth, and it's going to take a while for them to return. Most likely back when Bitcoin passes 14K on its way back to its old all-time high, which now seems oh so far away. But where is BTC going to go? Am I bearish or bullish in the next coming weeks? Well, these next few weeks are highly important because the mining industry is in trouble at these prices. I have shown this and I actually predicted it spot on before, but the distribution of hash rate across the globe is estimated to go like this. China is number one, controlling 65% of the hash rate. Next to the US and the Czech Republic with about 10% each. Then Russia with 7%. And after that, Georgia with 3% and India with 1%. And finally, the rest of the world has 4%. So right now, out of the relevant mining regions, besides China, we have trouble on the horizon and trouble right now. So trouble on the horizon, it's for two regions, India and Georgia, and they make up 4% of the hash power. Trouble right now, the US and the relevant other regions across the globe, which make up a combined 14% of the hash rate. So let us begin with India and Georgia. Going to asicminervalue.com and using an 8-cent kilowatt hour price, we can see that the brand new machines are profitable, which these regions do not have access to, like the S19. Some miners like the S17s are barely profitable. Then getting to the T17s, those are losing money right now. And Bitmain S9s and S11s are definitely losing money. Not good, but the US and other relevant regions are in trouble. Like I showed yesterday, 6K is where most operations in the US can't make a profit. As we can see, only the brand new S19 is profitable at these 6K levels with an average electricity rate of 12 cents per kilowatt hour. Every other machine is losing money. S17s and older are all getting obliterated. So as of right now, we have 18% of the hash rate losing money or about to lose money real quick. But we have three other regions, China, Russia, and the Czech Republic, who collectively control an estimated 82% of the hash power. These regions are actually profitable at these prices. So with Russia, we are pretty much including Ukraine too, as there are significant operations there too. Also at this level, we will include the Czech Republic. Together, these all combined average an electricity rate of about 6 cents per kilowatt hour, and the total control of the hash rate is about 17%. As we can see, they are profitable still at these levels, with the newer machines, S17s even, and even the T17s. But once you get to the S9s and S11s, break even come. So the price levels here, they can sustain, but for how long? And finally, we get to China, who controls a 65%. So they actually have a lower average electricity cost of what I said yesterday. It's actually 4 cents per kilowatt hour. I didn't add in the sustainable mining operations and things like that, so I had to take it down. So as we can see now, Bitmain, who has S19s in China right now, is making bank still at these prices. Most operations in China use S17s, and those are still highly profitable. Shoot, even getting to the older S11s and S9s, they are still making money in China. Thus, 65% of the hash rate can sustain these prices, and even lower. So is this a miner purge? And is this so regions can gain more dominance in the mining industry? Well, pulling out the total hash rate, we dropped off from 121 million terahashes down to about 98 million terahashes. And it's a collapse of nearly 20% of the hash power. Nearly 20% of the relevant mining regions are pretty much unprofitable at these levels. I never thought I would have to ever pull out this chart again, the 3K levels, which were hit over a year ago now. As we can see with yesterday's fall off of a cliff, we hit the resistant level, around where the price was back then in November of 2018, before 3K. Well, after those cold November days, we hit 5K, 4K, and then the 3K levels, staying in those ranges until May of 2019, basically 6 months. And what happened then? A minor purge. As we can see, the hash rate before the November dip peaked at 61 million terahashes, then fell to a low of 31 million terahashes at the bottom, the 3K BTC bottom, before rebounding along with the price. Is this going to happen again? Well, back then we had the hash wars, which were a major factor in bringing the prices down, a factor within the crypto community and industry, which has its ties back to the mining industry. This time, they blame it on an economic slowdown, holding a super speculative asset in the face of a recession or even a depression due to a viral pandemic. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you, no, it's not going to happen, because the more things change, the more they stay the same. It's possible we fall into the same pattern, crashing the BTC price, a crashing miner purge, where the peak hash rate of over 120 million might just fall to 75 million or lower in the next couple of months. And who said the fight for digital currency sovereignty was going to be easy? Cheers, I'll see you next time. And don't forget to follow me on my new accounts, Uptrendd, Instagram, and Twetch.